miss out on investment like this, investing in palm oil, you are going to miss out on international traded commodities. Another amazing money, beautiful day, a day to always remind yourself that living is not just about existing, but about you doing things that actually gives you purpose and gives you that feel of being part of life, being part of something good. Hi, my name is Susan. You can call me Shello, or you call me the Queen of Assets, your friendly realtor. And today I would want to bring something to your notice that would definitely give you that satisfaction, help increase your cash flow, and also preserve your wealth. A lot of us are already familiar with the traditional term of real estate, which you have to just buy property, right? And then you sell. But we are now in present times in which a new transformation that developers and investors are taking advantage and wanting to do something very very wonderful with real estate, and it has gone beyond the traditional pattern of just buying lands and holding, or buying properties and just reselling like the buildings and all of that. But now they tend to switch into agro investments. What is agro investment? Is imbibing real estate and agriculture, a way in which you can actually be part of the real estate investors and also still own farmlands in your name. Now, not just about diving into the whole agricultural sector, we're just going to talk about one particular product that is not just an oil formation, it is also a wealth generation, preservation, and also a food supply chain. Palm oil. Palm oil is a rare commodity. When I say rare commodity, it's not based on the fact of scarcity, but based on the fact of its usefulness in every sector in the economy. Palm oil is used for cooking, palm oil is used in making creams, palm oil is used in soap production. I'm talking about cosmetics. The palm leaves are used in raffia makings. The palm leaves are used in making brooms that we use to sweep outside the house or inside the house. The palm nuts are actually edible as well, and you can use it to make oil. You could literally use palm oil for different things. Now, palm oil is not just a crop, it is a wealth creator. It's not just a production for consumption locally, but can also be exported. And if you do not be a part of investors who are actually keen into palm oil investments, I'm really sorry, because you are missing a whole lot of money out there on the table. You are losing money, trust me. Now, what's the aim of actually investing in agro investment? Number one, it bridges the gap between the financial sector and the economy sector. Why does it bridge the gap? Food is a commodity that literally everybody rely on. There is nobody on this planet Earth that will tell you they don't rely on food, and palm oil happens to be one food commodity that nobody can do without. Now, just think of the big picture. Palm oil, though it could just be like a palm fruit, and at the end of the day, tons of it is actually not just giving food to people as a supply, it's also creating cash flow. That at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that the traditional way in which you can actually run investments in real estate through agriculture is when you actually do everything from start to finish. Now, with the help of technology and with the help of professionals and developers who are actually keen to making investments easy and process free, friendly for investors, whether you're the first timer or you are not, this avenue have been made available, where investors just come, understand the blueprint of the whole, put works together, and then they just follow through. Now, this is what the recent agricultural investment is actually telling you about. But if you are thinking about investing and you do not know what and why you should be investing, you think about the benefits. Number one, you are holding a tangible, appreciating asset. Like I mentioned, who would survive without food? So that's number one, it's a tangible asset. You are getting money and you are getting food from owning a farm in your name. Another one, it serves as a stream of income. I mean, whatever you are harvesting from your farm gets sold out into the market, and then when it's being sold to the trade and barter, you are getting or generating money. There is not a single day that you live by your house you do not spend money on food. But that the population demand are on your side. When you hear palm oil, just tend to understand gold in the form of food. Palm oil, it's not just the normal local red oil that we use in making our local soups and all of that. Palm oil has gone beyond the economy. It's now also been exported. Now this is raw gold. You know, when they say orange is a new black, palm oil is a new gold. And with the current developments in real estate right now, developers tend to open opportunities to agro investments that gives investors avenue to become real farm owners without doing much of the work. You may call it it's just a sidewalk. Yeah, sidewalk with detailed information that your investment is being run by professionals when it comes down to the planting, to the harvesting, and to the sales. Agro investment has given people a whole lot of avenue to, own real estate and still run agriculture without having that distress. Forms of agro investments that you could do: you could actually get land and you could allow the real estate company do the farming for you, in the sense that you buy a particular listing and then they do the investment for you, they do the production, they do everything down to harvesting and sales for you. That way you earn money. Or you could just get the land on your own and then you do your runnings for yourself. Or you could just invest in stocks that actually is connected to agriculture and you can make money from there. So there are different ways in which you can actually invest in agro invest. But the particular one I'm talking about is you buying the property from a listed and verified developer, and the developer does all of the work for you. We're talking about the planting, we're talking about the harvesting, the processing, the sales, and you get the payment. Tell me that's not really, really nice. I mean, imagine running a farmland by yourself without lifting a finger and you're making money from it. And palm oil money is new good. So that's basically what's on ground. It's not just about talking about palm oil and talking about actually investments does not have to just be stocked on real estate. You need to diversify, and when you are diversifying, it better actually connect to real estate. So agriculture is another way to boost your portfolio. Now you are having land and your land is actively working for you. It's another way of building your portfolio. We have other access which you could use to build your portfolio. Probably you are investing in stocks, or probably you are going for land banking, which is another form of real estate investment, but on the short term. Now your portfolio is being not limited to one particular scope, but is diversified into another one. So palm oil is not just about, I want to just have a plantation. It's about working with strategy. And if you do not put strategies in place, you may get stuck. There are available listings. Now, with all I have said from beginning to end, it's not just about, ranting, like people would say. You want to invest in real estate investments and you do not even know where to start. My best guess, which I will tell you, is work with a verified realtor and you are looking at whatever. My job is not just to get you to invest, but it's to get you to understand where you are investing in. And there are available listings. You could go for this agricultural investment. We have tons and tons of them, verified, listed without issues, and there are already proven history records of success. So apparently that's what it is. So saying so far has been so much, like they would say, mouth-watering and sumptuous, right? But the truth is that it will be so hard and it will be so sad if at the end of all of this information you still tend to miss out on this project. The thing about real estate, which I always mention most of the time, is that real estate is not just about you coming to invest. It's about you getting the right information at the right time and working with it. Now, when you miss out on investment like this, investing in palm oil, number one, you are going to miss out on international traded commodity. You are losing money up. Palm oil tends to actually have as benefits. I don't think you want to miss out on it. Another thing is that it's a long-term continuous process. It's not just something short-term. So whatever you are investing in palm oil right now, just know that in time to come you'll still be earning from it. And with the secured investments that developers are much more interested in, which is the investors finance, they tend to use propagated seedlings that have actually proven resistance to disease. So it's not something you invest today and tomorrow you start hearing, oh, all of the crops died. That's actually crop. Another one, it's one of the top crops Palm oil is the real goal. So we are missing out on investment like this because of maybe fear or because of uncertainty. Reach out and we would put you through on all informations that you need. Another one is that you'll be missing out. In short, you're losing money. So you don't invest in palm oil, you're losing money. I mean, the waste is zero. There is nothing from a palm tree that is actually waste, because everything tends to go into a particular sector. Right? When you miss out on this, you've missed out on huge opportunities. Real estate is not about you having millions to invest at the time in which you get. The security is guaranteed. Let me tell you something that you should know. When you miss out on this type of investment, you are missing out on the same as crypto. Yeah. I remember when cryptocurrency is all out, if you do not really understand the game, you would definitely miss out on your money. That is why you need to work with someone who you can trust, that would put you and direct you. But it's the same thing with this. If you do not know how to run around it, you're definitely going to lose money, and you will definitely miss out on investment. So instead of being a part of those 10% that would say, oh, I wasn't really settled, I do not really get the information, are they really sure? You see, questions like this, I understand that they are questions of uncertainty, but when you get the right knowledge and information, you make smart decisions that will put you at the point where your investments begin to speak for you. Because hey, every money you have is supposed to be a worker. And if you do not assign those money to roles, they stay there stocked and staring at you. So why not get your money work for you? To invest in agro investments. And if you do not even know where to begin, you could send us a message either by WhatsApp or DM, or you comment, and then you will be attended to. And hey, these listings tends to be available not just in Lagos, we have in Ogun State, we have in Ibadan. All right. And if you're looking for properties, you just want to buy properties, whatever land or buildings, it is available across the country. We're talking about Lagos, Abuja, Calabar, Port Harcourt, Delta State, Anambra State, Enugu State. We're also talking about Aba. We're talking about Benin and Delta. I believe I've mentioned Delta, so you do not need to lose out. Another way to actually support us while we tend to drop information regarding investment and regarding opportunities that concerns real estate is to help us like, share, and subscribe. This way you help us grow, this way you help us stay relevant, this way you help us stay on this space, so that we can always bring information that regarding investments, regardless whether you're a first timer or you are a pro. And do not forget, I'm your friendly realtor, and I will see you next time. So while you are enjoying the raining season, please stay warm, stay happy, and be you. And again, do not forget that you are worth more. Do not let anybody tell you less. You are bigger, you are smarter, you are better, and you are greater than whatever people talk about you. Okay, we're made for great, and greatness you should be. So until next time, ciao ciao.